The topic of this video is from Unit 4B on calculating the mean, the median, and the mode given a frequency distribution. Now, given a frequency distribution, we find the mean by using the following formula, where X bar represents the sample mean and F represents the frequencies. So for this example, given the frequency distribution, let's find the mean for the following. Now, looking at your formula, we're first going to need to find the summation of the products of X times F. So let's look at our table. In our third column, we're going to create values in this third column that come from the multiplication of the data point multiplied by its frequency. So 2 times 3 gives me 6. 5 times 2 gives me 10. 7 times 3 gives me 21. 8 times 2 gives 16. 9 times 1 gives 9. 10 times 5 gives 50. And then 11 times 2 gives me 22. Now notice in that last column, this is the data point from the first column multiplied by how often each data point occurs. So now we have to find the sum of this last column. So adding up all of those data points, we get 134. So that will go in the top part of our formula for X bar. 134 is the sum of all the frequencies multiplied by the data point. Now in the denominator, we need to know how many data points there are. So that's actually the sum of the frequency column. So let's find the sum of the second column, which will give us 18. So there are 18 data points. So the 18 will be placed in the denominator. So X bar, 134 divided by 18, and let's round that off to 1 decimal place to give me 7.4. Now let's find the median for the following frequency distribution. Now if you look at this frequency distribution, we need to count how many data points there are. So if we find the sum of the frequency column, we see that there are 20 data points. Since there are an even number of data points, the median will be the average of the middle two numbers. So looking at your frequencies, in this part, there are 10 data points. And in this part, there are 10 data points. So that means that the median is going to be the average of the 10th and 11th data point. So looking at your frequency distribution, the 10th data point is 12. The 11th data point is 13. So we're going to find the average of those two to give me 12.5. So 12.5 is the median for this frequency distribution. Now let's find the mode for the frequency distribution. Now the mode is very easy to calculate from a frequency distribution because all you have to look for is the data point with the highest frequency. And in this case, the data point with the highest frequency is the data point 10. So 10 is the mode because it occurs most often. It occurs 5 times.